Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another Dueling Network video. This time featuring two new dragon cards. The first one is called Collapsarpent, the Ebony Dragon. It's a level 4 dark monster and can be special summoned by banishing a light monster from your graveyard. Next there's also Wyburstar, the Ivory Dragon. It's a level 4 light, which can be special summoned by banishing a dark monster from your graveyard. So both cards cannot be normal summoned, but when they are sent from the field to the graveyard, you can search the other one with this effect. So you're basically playing six Reborn Tengus. Alright, let's abuse them. So here are some duels. This is the first game, the first duel of the video. My opponent is playing some kind of Machina monster mesh build. Um, I don't have a regular monster to either normal summon or set, no Thunder King, etc. So I just pass and let him attack into the Gorse. Obviously not going to set warning or call. So he's forced to already waste one of his power cards, the Dark Hole. Again, not drawing into a Trooper, Thunder King. Um, I decided to run the dragons with the plant engine, so basically a plant synchro deck, um, what everyone ran last year. He attacks into my open field, was able to set the call. I draw, unfortunately I draw into the Lone Fire, so if I still had that Call of the Hunted, I would have been able to make some nice plays with the Lone Fire and Call. So normal summon the Lone Fire, it does not Maxi or Veiler. So going to fetch the Spore and Synchro Summon for Scrap a Dragon. I know from game 1 that he's playing Tragodia, so I'm obviously not going to use Scrap Dragon's effect and attack into either Gorse or Tragodia. Then set the warning and pass. Um, I'm going to activate my Maxi now, since I also know from game 1 that he's basically only playing inherent special summon, so only Machina Fortress. Basically, so Maxi is not going to be a huge, big against him. So he special summons this Fortress. I'm not going to warning that. I want to keep my Solemn Warning for more important cards, as you will see in a moment. I finally draw into a monster that I can normal summon, the Thunder King. He crashes into Scrap Dragon, takes 300 damage, and passes. So that's obviously, he has either Tragodia or Gorse in hand. Attack into his open field, and I already subtract 2000 life points. There is the Tragodia. Then set the Torrential and pass. He normal summons his Witch of the Black Rose, so he's going to draw into another monster. Discards a force. The Machina Force, I believe, is called for the Fortress. I have to tribute my Thunder King for it. Attacks for 1/7, so I'm low on life points, but finally I draw into one of my dragons, the Ivory Dragon, which can be special summoned by banishing a dark monster from my graveyard. So I eventually take my chances, special summon the Ivory by banishing Gorse, then special summon the Spore, and synchro summon for Stardust. Then Ivory activates so I can search out Ebony from my deck. Then checking my graveyard, banishing the Ivory light from my graveyard so I can special summon the Ebony from my hand. Then checking my graveyard again. Tribute the Ivory, tribute the Ebony for Chaos indeed, to search out an Ivory from my deck and banish his Witch for an extra 1000 points of damage. Just in case he does have Gorse, which I expect, obviously, going to special summon the Envoy, then attack with Chaos first. He says in the chat that it's a good game, but indeed he does have the Gorse, so attack with it doesn't matter. I was able to attack with Stardust first on the token and attack with Envoy over his Gorse and directly, but it was game either way. So here's another game. My opponent here is playing some sort Lightsworn, some sort of Lightsworn build. This was the first game we had. Obviously they always start with Charge of the Library Gate to search out Lila. So he's going to normal summon his Lila, and sadly I'm forced to activate my Torrential. Not so good. Going to search out the Guard Trooper to get some mills going. Really unfortunate draw here, draw into another Ebony Dragon. So it's basically like Tengu, you don't want to draw them, you want to search them out with their effects. So I mill 3 cards and hope that I mill a light. I don't. So I set the Call of the Haunted for, yeah, it's live because of Sangan, just in case he has Lila or MST. I probably also should have set my MST since it's basically dead against Light Swords, unless he's playing Beckoning Light or Treasure Strapple. So there is the Lumina, which is going to special summon the Lila, and indeed is going to target my Call. So if I should have, yeah, if I set it my MST, the chances were likely that he would have targeted my MST. So I still had my Call. But yeah, so search out the Veiler, just in case he's going to make a big play. He's not, so going to attack over the Trooper to get me a draw on the Caius. So still no light, still no plays at the moment. Is going to mill 6 cards, a draw into another card Trooper. Again going to mill 3 cards, hopefully that I mill a light. And finally I mill the Thunder King, so I'm able to special summon the Ebony Dragon to the field. Then yeah, just going to attack over his Lumina and Lila for some damage. And then set the MST as basically a bluff to lure out a Lila. So hopefully he just activates Lila. If he has another Lila, of course, immediately activates her effect instead of attacking first. I meant to say. So of course there is another Lila, and indeed is going to activate her effect immediately. Not going to attack, so the MST is destroyed. And he's going to special summon the Diablos, which I wasn't expecting. So I'm going to take a huge chunk of damage this turn, dropping to I believe 5k. Yeah, draw a card, draw Maxi, and draw another Chaos. Yeah, he still needs to mill for Lila. Mill's honest. Checking his graveyard if Gorse is gone. Gorse is not gone, so the I was thinking for a long time here if I should go for a game or not, since he only has 3 cards in his hand. So what are the chances that he does have Gorse? And so yeah, activate enemy controller to tribute the Ebony to search out the Ivory Dragon from my deck. Then special summon Ivory by banishing the Ebony from my graveyard. And here I was thinking for a long time, should I go for game? Or should I play it safe and tribute this Diabolos for my Chaos? I choose to go for game, try to go for game, so I tribute my Ivory to get a light into my graveyard to special summon the Ebony Dragon. And just in case that he does have Gorse, activate Maxi. So yeah, no, I don't have a light in my graveyard, and yeah, obviously it does have the Gorse again. So really unfortunate. I do get 2 draws because of Maxi. But yeah, if I choose to tribute his Diabolos, I wasn't able to special summon the Ebony Dragon to my side of the field, so I wasn't able to push for a game. Maybe that was the better, the safer option. But yeah, you never know. So here, I know I have to immediately activate my Veiler on his Diabolos. I don't want to let him bounce my warning. So that's unfortunate that I really, that I immediately lost my Veiler there. He activates Monster Reincarnation for a second Diabolos. So I'm hoping that this last card is not Judgment Dragon or Blackluster Soldier, because I'm forced to activate the warning here. But yeah, sadly, his last card is indeed a Judgment Dragon. So yeah, maybe the better play was there to play it safe and tribute his Diabolos for Chaos. But yeah, that's the game. So yeah, good game, guys. Let's see the deck list. Okay, both dragons can provide advantage through Syncering, so combining them with plants is an excellent choice. Glow-a-Bulb would be superb in here, but yeah, it's banned for a good reason. I'm replacing it with Copy Plants, so yeah, just to have an extra tuner and target for Lone Fire. It's an instant librarian with one of your dragons, and also an extra target for Spore. Yeah, of course it will never replace Glow-a-Bulb, but yeah, it's not that bad either. And it's also an extra target for Lone Fire, which has come in handy. Also something very important to know is that both dragons will not miss timing when they are used for Syncering or Tributing, or whatever, since it's an if you can effect and not when this card is sent to the graveyard you can. So they won't miss timing. But yeah, the downside is that both dragons have to be sent from the field to the graveyard, so they won't work when they're used, yeah, for example, as exceed materials, or when they are sent from the deck to the graveyard. Um, yeah, as for the rest of the deck, I think yeah, pretty much everything is clear. Yeah, I play double Thunder King, double Tour Guides, which provide light and dark in the graveyard. Same for Card Trooper for the mills and the draws. Chaos pluses off your dragons and yeah, provides new searches. I'm also currently playing double Maxi and one Veiler. I like it better this way in the current metagame. Yeah, also the cards that are currently in the side deck have been going in and out. Yeah, in and out of the main deck. I'm not maining Mind Control. Instead, I'm running a second enemy controller over it. Creature Swap can also be tagged, but yeah, it's obviously not a must. So yeah, opening with one of the dragons and the Lone Fire already is a librarian with Scrap Dragon or Stardust, plus a draw and a search with your dragons. So that's yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, there are also a lot of ways of running them. I also saw a few people running a monster mesh deck, for example. Because of the dragons, yeah, it's an excellent deck thinning, nice stall, easy advantage, and so on. So definitely try them out. And if you're trying them out, good luck, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Liam signing out. Peace.